Okay, what's the best advice that I could give someone regarding diet and lifestyle? The number one thing, go to a plant-based diet. The human species is meant to fuel up with carbohydrates. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't agree with that. But if you go back to the beginning, that was our food. Our natural food was fruits and vegetables. That's what God gave us. And meat came into the picture only after the flood of Noah's day. And, you know, it was an option that kept the human race alive because the earth had been totally devastated by that flood. There were no fruit trees growing just like that right away. And so man had to eat animals to survive. And in some places on Earth today, like up in the North Pole, South Pole, the Eskimos, for instance, they survive on animal-based foods because they don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables. It's too cold. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you have an option, if you're not in the North Pole with the Eskimos, you know, let's say in the United States, you can get frozen fruits, all kinds of frozen fruits, even tropical frozen fruits. And there's a lot of fruits you can get, even in the southern parts, like I'm in Florida, so here we're subtropical, and we can grow a lot of tropical fruit. So I feel very blessed with mangoes, black sapote, mamey sapote, sapodilla, all those things. I got a mulberry tree, I've got lychee tree, so I'm very blessed with that stuff. But carbohydrates are the deal. If you want to prevent and reverse disease, go to an all plant-based food diet, just carbohydrates. What does carbohydrates mean? It means fruits, vegetables, and then you have to go to your starches like potatoes, regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, beans, quinoa, things like that, okay? So you can get plenty of calories. You're going to get a nutrient-dense diet if you're eating lots of leafy greens like romaine, red leaf, green leaf, kale, chard, collard greens, bok choy, things like that. If you're eating those, you're getting all the minerals you need, all the calcium you need. And don't let anybody tell you, oh, there's oxalates in there. One thing I've learned, after I've been on this low-fat, that's a key word, 2 words, key 2 words, low-fat plant-based diet for 16 years, okay? And the reason I say low-fat is so important, because the main reason that people have trouble with oxalates is because they're on a high-fat diet already, which is huge stress on the kidneys, a high-fat diet, all that protein. That's why in this country there's more people on dialysis than anywhere else in the world. High protein, high fat diet. You know, you hear all kinds of things. Oh, you're not going to get B12. You know, carnivores don't get B12 either. They don't get it, but they're eating lots of meat. So B12 is manufactured in our intestines. And there's something called the intrinsic factor, which helps us manufacture B12. And one of the key things that inhibits the intrinsic factor is a high-fat diet. A high-fat diet causes heart disease. It causes diabetes. It causes high blood pressure. It causes cancer because there's too much acid in the body. So the number one tip I can give you is go plant-based and try to eat as much raw food as possible. The raw food has the water, has the fiber, has the enzymes. It's all intact the way the Creator gave it to us. And our body just naturally responds to it. So, you know, if you have to delve into beans, you know, pinto beans, black beans, chickpeas, rice, potatoes, sweet potatoes, okay. That's the next best thing. That's still going to be a lot better than eating eggs or eating meat or chicken or fish or cheese. Yeah, you'd have to cut all those out. Do I feel deprived? Not at all. I don't miss it at all. And I ate that food for 58 years of my life. But you know why I don't miss it? Because I feel too good. I feel better at 74 than I did when I was younger. I have more clarity of mind. I feel more flexible. I have good energy. You know, not as much as when I was 50 years old, but, you know, I still have good energy for 74. So this diet works. I am on no medications, no high blood pressure medicine, no type 2 diabetes. I'm not pre-diabetic, and I eat a lot of fruit that has a lot of glucose and fructose. But that glucose and fructose is good for us. It's slow burning. It's natural. It's the way the Creator gave it to us. So the Creator certainly knows what's best for us. And that's what He gave us in the beginning. Is it still the best for us? Is it still the best for us? Without a doubt, without a shred of doubt in my mind, I can say it absolutely. Oh, but it's hybridized, it's got chemicals in it and blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. We're still getting good fruits. We still have enough good fruit on the planet. Now, granted, I know some people will say, man, if everybody ate as much fruit as you, there'd be none left. Well, you know, all I can say is because it's available, I'm going to eat it, I'm going to get it and eat it. And if you're in an area where it's available, do the same. You know, and if you're not in an area, you know, if you can move, that's a good idea. So, you know, I can't recommend it enough. It's helped me tremendously, and I'm just so excited that it's helped me so much that I want to share it. I want people to know that this plant-based diet, it really works. It can do more for you than any drug or any fancy-dancy medical procedure. The plant-based diet can do more for you. Now, is it an instant fix? No, it's not instant. It takes time, it takes persistence, and it takes self-control. But believe me, you're not going to be deprived. You're going to love it. You're going to open up to all kinds of new tastes, and you're going to love the way you feel so much, you'll have no desire to go back to the standard American diet, the sad diet. All the best, guys. I appreciate your support very much. Please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a like. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel, and please check out my website in the description box. And by the way, I am sponsored by these shirts. This is a FIO box shirt. If you're interested, I really like them. They wick. the sweat away. They're all natural. They're nice shirts. If you want a 20% discount, check the description box below. Just hit that link and you'll get 20% off. All the best, guys. Fruit up. That's what I'm going to do right now. Then I'm going to have a lot of leafy greens. Take care.